Beautiful people, it's great to be here and see you all. I'd like to big up every act that's been here tonight. I'd like to big up all of the participants and the audience for making the acts feel welcomed, because it's just a beautiful thing that I'm seeing. I can't reach out to you, so could you all please come forward? I do bite, but not hard. Someone else started with a joke saying that he was from Leeds. That was the joke. Don't take the piss, lad. I'm from Bellevue Road. What you on about? There's nothing wrong with Leeds. I myself am also from Leeds, so I can't run the same joke tonight. And we got one in the back and all. Hey up, love. So it's great to be here. I'm going to be introducing one of my support acts who's been coming around the country with me all year and putting in the work and making sure that people get warmed up for when I'm about to come, and he's a hard act to follow. But I'd like to start off with a poem because I saw some people were doing some beautiful poems today. When I wrote this poem, it was because I was campaigning for the child line to not be 50 pence a minute, because I thought for any child who's in serious need and they need to run to the phone and phone the child line, and it's 50 pence a minute, like, so I thought something has to be done about that, I said. And I thought about Pudsey mugging us with the eye, and like, I thought about the red nose, who's the joke on. And I said, only once a year they're thinking about our children in need. And every year they show us children who are hungry in need. Some children are being molested, and others are begging for feed. And wonder if being a hindrance is their wickedest deed. So if we can't provide emotional security they need, then we should reconsider if we're fit to lay down and breed. When this is happening all around the world, same speed, and we're surrounded by society just run by greed. So as the kids are learning faster, seeing what it's all about, they use their instinct to think, just trying to figure shit out. There's 10-year-old who's taking the role of being the man of his house because Mother Hubbard hasn't got enough food to feed a mouse. Her kids have got hunger pains, and it's a pain she can't bear. Now she's considering if her kids would be better in care. And in care, we hear every day about their fuckery things, with information leaking out about their paedophile rings. What they will witness as a child will make them who they grow to be, because the mind accounts for every new encounter they see. Some kids are divorcing off their parents now so they can be free, because they've been living in depression from the height of their knee. Some of us run away. Nah, they haven't got no place to stay. They'll live in dark shelters at night and go shoplifting at day. And whilst authorities are quick to curse these youth with no affection, they don't stop to think that everywhere they turn they get neglection. They're too young to be wise of all these dangerous minds. Some kids have lost looks in their eyes and others show no signs. But if you think you know a kid who's being treated unkind, point them to Skinnyman and I'll be their child line. So whilst we're on the subject of the little boys and girls, horizon up my broaden for the children of the world, like in Sierra Leone, where there's a big war zone where kids are kidnapped and put on drugs and made to kill their own. The average age for them is only 7 years old, but they won't make it till they're 8 unless they do what they're told. In Korea, they're forced into child prostitution. The only solution for that would be a revolution, but we're just window shopping, thinking about the clothes we're needing, and not about the kids who make them till their fingertips are bleeding. Some kids are living in the sewers. In the hearts of Brazil, they hire off-duty policemen to hunt, to find and kill. So then we take a look at our own in our broken homes. Food banks? Who's left on our streets to roam on their own? Because what's sad, every year they're making millions on the telly. And every year they show us children with a hungry belly. And no kid weren't hurt whilst I'm making my appeal. But can £2 a month save the kids for real? Because it's £2 to save a child, or £3 to save a dog or a kitten. And this is how we're living in Britain. £2 to save a child, or £3 to save a dog or a kitten. Can't we change how we're living in Britain for the children? Like I said, I got my support act. People show a warm welcome to Cov City's very own Shakespeare.
Skinnyman, body fam. I was one of them children, and now I'm here. Big up to man like Skinnyman. Yeah, my brother. Naz, how you feeling? My name is Shakespeare, Camden. And I'm sorry, but I'm a little bit darker. Yeah? Fuck with me. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Still got issues in my rascal anger. Burning down the ganja to control the issues. Nah, You don't wanna be in his shoes. Last pussy that dissed me became a mystery. Deleted, yeah, erased from history. I should have been a teacher, the way I'm constructing lessons. Been out on the blocks in Smith and Wesson. Dropped the shining. Been out here grinding before the message. 7 years old, first time arrested. And I was smoking the draw before I was 11. Used to wrap up hard food for my blood clot mama, cause she was a shutter. Raised in the gutter, what you know about beans and bread, no butter. I know it sounds harsh, but the bitch was a stutter. Listen. Not even God can judge me. So close to the edge, I dare you to push me. Still got the 38, even though it's rusty. Still got the big knife, even though it's Camden. Fuck with me, God can judge me. So close to the edge, I dare you to push me. Still got the 38, even though it's rusty. Still got the big knife, even though it's dusty. Alright, we got Skinnyman in the building. We've had Jazz Gahina, Big Scoop, and some great spoken words that sent shivers down my spine. Big up to the man with the purple tie. Yeah? Alright, I'm going to slow it down and keep it moving. But my name is Shakespeare, I'm from COV, Coventry. And as Skinny said, we've been on tour all year. And you know, we've just been doing this hip-hop thing. Fuck with me. Boss, when I boss, head rush, when I rush. High from the kush, watching pricks play gangsters and the girl play stush. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Still bust the 38 when the things got rust. So hush, little puppy, for man turn you into a blood clot duppy. I own one shotgun, me nickname it Chucky. You want me dig it up and turn your life into a movie? Or you want to know about the Uzi? I'm just playing, I don't own no Uzi, but what? I'll bring it proper to ya. No fed, but I send the copper to ya. Hot lead that will just pop it to ya. So what's popping with ya? On a different tip. Let me talk for a sec on some different shit. Let me tell you what the blood clot difference is. I'm a rider, you're a liar. You're a butterfly, I'm a spider. I'm a pit bull let loose on a minor. And you're the minor, now that's a minor. I'm a rider, you're a liar. You're a butterfly, I'm a spider. I'm a pit bull let loose on a minor. And you're the minor, and that's a. If I could live my life again, I don't know if I would change it. I'm street tough, my life's been amazing. Gunshot for the life that I led. Out here hustling, trying to get bread. But these little pussy holes got me seeing red. The rays so strong, I want to rip off their heads. And do it when they sleep, I put a horse there instead. Psychotic thinking got me close to the edge. Standing in the rain, dry as a bone, with a fist full of flames. Standing in the rain on the graveyard shift with a fist full of cane. Before your balls dropped, I was locked in a cage. Let me tell you about the box I spent most of my days getting ghosted from the block every 28 days. Body bouncing stripes, category A. I'm a rider, you're a liar. You're a butterfly, I'm a spider. I'm a pit bull let loose on a minor. And you're the minor, now that's a minor. I'm a rider, you're a liar. You're a butterfly, I'm a spider. I'm a pit bull let loose on a minor. And you're the minor, and that's a minor. Camden, how you feeling? Sour, we're not gonna drink it. It's bars over bullshit. It's all about business. Business over pleasure. Money's what we measure. Don't step into the ring if you can't handle the pressure. If the milk turns sour, we're not gonna drink it. It's bars over bullshit. It's all about business. Business over pleasure. Money's what we measure. Don't step into the ring if you can't handle the pressure. Skinnyman, I'm Muddy fam, Mud Father, my G. Yeah, Camden, you in the building. Make some fucking noise. Cause we don't drink sour milk. All right.
You know what I mean?
Hated by most, loved by few, feared by all. Ain't a part of no crew. I'm the Lone Ranger. I just do what I do. I ride my own wave. I ain't following you. That's the God's honest truth. Fire in the booth. We can take it to the roof. and see who's got the juice. Already told you motherfuckers, I jump if I lose. So much pain in my life, you can't fit in my shoes. Never owned a piece of silver, never fed by a spoon. And everything I own's probably fitting in the room. So it's time to step my game up, more products gotta move. Malcolm X speeches got me in the mood. By any means necessary, I'm coming for my food. G-rap in the earphones, ill street blues. All of my victims were so-called goons. Notice I said victims and so-called goons. If the milk turns sour, we're not gonna drink it. It's bars over bullshit. It's all about business. Business over pleasure. Money's what we measure. Don't step into the ring if you can't handle the pressure. If the milk turns sour, we're not gonna drink it. It's bars over bullshit. It's all about business. Business over pleasure. Money's what we measure. Don't step into the ring if you can't handle the pressure. Camden, how you motherfucking feeling? We got Skinnyman, mother man in the fucking building. This is something that we don't usually do. I don't usually do, right? But I came along because we all suffer from mental health. And I got PTSD, so I'm told by my doctors, because I lived a fucked up childhood. Like I said, the kid he talks about, I was one of them, right? And I came from the mud. That's why I'm drawn to the mud, right? So my life weren't easy. And I served a long time in prison, many, many years of my life in prison. And this is a story about my last sentence. I've been free now 11 years. Make some noise for fucking me. Yeah? All right. And this is all the true story. And it goes like this. It was 4 in the morning. Feds come through my door with MP5s like the start in a war. They ripped me out of bed and slammed me on the floor. And one dropped his knee straight down on my jaw. A few months later, I started my tour. I got 7 for the robbery, 5 for the 4. But what they didn't know is I had 2 keys of Robert anyway. I started off in Whitemore. Maximum security, I was there till 04. Spent time in the Seg, next door to Bronson. See, I was locked up before Nas dropped Godson. And I was still locked up when Nate Dogg died. See, they fake a persona, but I lived that life. So when you see me coming, step to the side. I will punch you in your abdomen and rip out your spine. Every day of my life is a hustle and grind now. I take it back to where it started, in the flats down the road from where the motherfucking park is, on the road with my doggies, and we're all cold-hearted. 16 years old, I was at war with the yardies. Me and Garnet, shotgun in the party, in the blues to rotted. Yosh Bush him started, wants to take over the market, figure you they won't spark it. Roll him in the carpet and beat him worse than his pa did. And that's me, Shakespeare. Hold tight, Skinnyman Muddy Fam coming up next, yeah? Make some noise and let's get this fucking party started. 40, with a belly like butter. Herbalist, smoke with my mother, invite Skinny around, what's good? And we meditate and conversate with one another, and we talk about life and debate the culture. Come to our shows, nothing but so far. We're a foundation, don't let them fool, but older and wiser, little mans have grown up. Hiding the scars from the earth we roll up. Always hear mum saying, keep your nose up. She never raised no fed, so don't move with donuts. Remain focused, next opponent. Nah. Only 31s round me and we always shine, even when it's cloudy. Shouts out J-Man, let's get rowdy. I'm bun down Babylon, we don't need them for out me. Skinny man, oh, I'm ready. Why I say skinny? Inspiration, yo Camden. Shakespeare brought me the vibe, how you feeling? We're having a good night so far. He said we're foundation. Listen, what? Foundation from long. Through the rain and the snow and the sleet and the snot. Man, I come to Camden town to get my job done. You know when I say that it's on, then it's whole of medis. The wisdom of King Solomon. Teaching herbs of the healing of the nation. Through love and understanding. We can overcome as one human race, all living as one. But the wicked demonstrating, so we live like scum. In the council estates, from the third row slums. Where there ain't no food, but there's money for. And then a child has to die in the eyes of his mum. People want to try and tell me about how far we've come. And ain't got no idea about when we begun. When they say God save the queen, I say you save your mum. When they pray, they say amen, ra to the sun. Them are the pagans. Yo, of your meditation. Make some noise for Shakespeare. Bringing that vibes there. Easy. This one
people, I think we're gonna have problems all night. So bear with me, we're living in some crazy times. Yo! It's like holistic affairs, nobody cares. Matches going on everywhere. People have got less stuff to share. Next generations must prepare. Well, sincere when I do declare that we're getting more heartless year to year. He says big men don't shed a tear. We'll all be living under fear. Kids on the wash truck and the laptop and the cops give a chase for the link shots. Many gridlocks on the state blocks. Wanna get props on the new plots. How you gonna save what's yours when the bomb drops? What's that worth when the heart stops? That's that way for me to say, enough man lives living by the day. That's all. Next one. Well, it goes like this, listen. I put my life in my rhymes and I tell you them. I did it all on my own, I didn't beg no friend. I done been through it all to get those ends. Did I do everything I said I would? Well, then, my life in my rhymes, I tell you them. I did it all on my own, I didn't beg no friend. I done been through it all to get those ends. Did I do everything I said I would? Let me try, come and explain about the life we live surrounded by the negativity, trying to be positive, hustle in the struggle. I know that something's got to give, sometimes I don't know what to give. Still I got a lot to give, a man of many talents. I find I have to shot to live, cause I know about what being really rock pocket is. Getting laid on more weed to make a profit with. Raggo not caring on road just how hot it is. Kidnapped by crackheads with guns, hoping they'll let you be. Sitting in a jailhouse waiting for the day they'll set you free. Situations that you wouldn't really want to get to see. Trying hard not to let all the stress get to me. Life is not a game and any day it could be jeopardy. So many little pussy holes wanna step to me. Anywhere I go I'd have to butt with my weaponry. When all I'm trying to do is giving people the best of me. My life and my rhymes, and I tell you them. I did it all on my own, I didn't beg no friend. I done been through it all to get those ends. Did I do everything I said I would? Well, listen, I'm gonna dive live in the deep end, bro. Sound of the weekend, yo. Where am I gonna go to relieve my stress when I've had a rough week on road? You can bet anywhere that we might go. There's gonna be clouds of that smoke. Definitely gonna piff at the piss cause I'm puffing the piss of Joe. When I'm sipping that liquor, I'm letting it flow. You're spilling it all on the floor. Don't watch that. That's for my brothers who couldn't be with us no more. Who did you think I was repping it for? From the minute I came in the door, grabbing my coat, grabbing the mic, clearing my throat, bringing it raw, chatting shit, he's sniffing them dizzle. Whatever might float his boat, puffing my liquor and sipping my herbs. Ain't nothing going up in my nose, cause if it don't naturally grow, believe me I don't wanna know. Liquor alone, got me all up in the zone, not to mention the smoke, so don't be taking nothing for no joke. When I'm dabbing off of that ganja, don't be laughing at me, don't be laughing at me. And when I'm in my own puke, I'm fucked up off the brandy, don't be laughing at me. Little Jackie boy had a job, but not anymore. So now he's riding around on his bike, shot in a drawer. The wrong side of the law, the long arm of the law has got him strung up like a chicken and bent up on the floor. He don't want to go to the prison's revolving door. Everybody knows that it is a crime to be poor, but he's back out at a big house. He's lost his flat. He couldn't keep up with the rent when his claim got axed, community charge, bedroom tax and council tax. He's kicked the drug habit. He don't want to relapse, but now he's homeless and hungry and begging for scraps. And people walking past him won't consider the facts because they do though, don't he though? But they don't. Like you think that they'd let you know, but they won't. Fucking hell, lad, can I get a pound? This was inspired by Fredlocks. 7 miles of Black Star Liner coming in to Harbour. Yeah? This is all about the real vision of any Pan-Africanist. And that's real talk, listen. When I told them 7 miles of Black Star Liner coming in to Harbour. 7 miles of Black... That was the original, here's my version. It goes now that Mud Fam's time is coming in. It's over. Now that Mud Fam's time is coming in. Hear what? I come in grimy like baggy trousers and dirty shirts. How many years we've been putting in work? I keep it real to the point that their feelings are getting hurt. Show that they're bitches, yank off their skirt, no resilience. Mud Fam comes militant, never hesitant. A Finsbury resident, Aggie this and Aggie that. I'm full of Aggie chat, got an Aggie kid that I bred from an Aggie yacht. I shot alone on my own from an Aggie flat. Any Aggo do it, they wanna see the paper stack. Raggo, my whole man is paro. Say it's deep blood, but nah, it's quite shallow. We're glamorizing all the wrong things, not all that glitters is the blings. But give me your rings, cause we run things, anything test bunting. We're top of the tops, we're calling the shots. All I know is that we're running it hot. Camden Town, if you're here tonight. But, people, thank you for coming out and having me here tonight. When I first heard about Mind Over Matter, I thought it was something new. Then I realized there's a collective bunch of people that have been coming together for a long time now, making sure Mind Over Matter is a thing. When I first ever heard about MoM, it was because my brethren Kane said he was a man on a mission. Now I find that MoM is represented for Mind Over Matter. So now I want to try collaborate the two and put the mind on a mission. Yeah, like that. Well, I'm going to do Cancel the State of Mind on this, you know. Where's Jordan's phone for the remix? Listen, I got it. You go to sleep round here and have nightmares. Fake up and find the worst, reality is right here. Differences in my dreams, I'm always... But in reality, I'm road, I'm coming prepared. Now who's gonna wanna run up and become a gunner? Everybody's gonna wanna get us, but they run along us. I'm out to get the same cats from last summer. Can't see them again, it's like they done a runner. I'm still in the same manner, on the same number. Everybody knows where I'm at and what I'm under. In the same slums, raising the funds. In the city where the little kids are... Just look how this United Kingdom has come. In the council estates where they fight over crumbs. Got young single parent mums having the hardest time trying to survive for their daughters and sons. They're out there youths, the youths are left out there, raised on the ways of these streets without care. Having our fair share of gun warfare. It's all gone nuts. Is it just cause it's poor here? We want more here. We're all on the floor here, it's raw here. Can't sleep and ignore here. Life's kinda militant, stuck in the grind. Nothing's equivalent to this Council the State of Mind. Life's kinda militant, stuck in the grind. Nothing's equivalent. So Camden Town, are you with me? Camden Town, do you? I've lived amongst smashed syringes, squatters' doors hanging off the hinges, hookers looking money for Bobby shot in their minges, leaving used condoms out on the staircases, next to the broken pipes left by the base heads, local estate heads, grown up to hate feds, kids with no helmets driving round on some vape peds, abandoned cars are at the bottom of the block, it's pissing down, we need a place to plot, to catch and blaze pot, watch the whole spot, full of lost souls with no goals who get left to rot. What I don't expect them to ever comprehend is, why we're all acting so self-defensive. Neighborhood shotters have seen what it's coming to. Coppers on patrol are bopping with a gun too. Anyone could bun you, leave and desert you. How long will they mourn you when somebody murks you? Anyone could bun you, leave and desert you. How long will they mourn you when somebody murks you? I think the police are fucking bugging. For all my life I'm gonna big up Mark Duggan. I think the police are fucking bugging. For all my life I'm gonna big up Mark Duggan. R.I.P. Mark Duggan. R.I.P. Mark Duggan. R.I.P. And before you even drop any rhythm, I say fuck the police. With a capital F. For every kid in Camden in a chokehold, gasping for breath. They squeeze tighter, increasing that pressure on your neck, making sure that they'll get to take the last of your breath. They look in the victims' families and they laugh at the death. Who's trying to contemplate the heartache and half of the stress. I'm just trying to bring a message to the half of us left. I'm not accepting it. It's like we come to be expecting it. Serving and protecting it, now you're disrespecting it. The way I'm checking it is on a higher level. I know the police on the streets are the beasts because they're devils. They fuck with my peeps because we're young soul rebels. But we know that it's war and the war never settles. The police want to go get their chrome and their metal, but I'll go get my own. I was raised in the ghetto. Are we all alright so far? Good, 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 good. Thank you, Nutty P, for bringing this beat so nice for me. He brought the beat and now it's time for me to lace it. Hope you understand this is the day-to-day. Nowadays I live my life on the day-to-day. Everybody here in Camden Town has got cases, roaming the streets that are full of those screwed faces, resorting us back to the blocks on the staircases. We hope we don't get to face those basers who want to try and race us to take our papers. Laters for what my whole council estate is. I'm dwelling in the city on top of these skyscrapers. I keep a watch over the whole of my acres. Man, them want to take us, 5 votes to fakers. All we're trying to be is money makers. Might have had a chance to escape from some of these derelict places. We're living life at fast paces, as if we're ghetto rats, trying to contend these rat races. You'd have to tighten up your laces. This year I'm stepping up a gear too fast for you to chase us. Think you'd want to live in London town, Have to wait for a cracker to beat your mum down. Get a phone call saying just bring your money now. Buy any little crackhead with a bucket running round. I don't love the sound of what those haters want to do to me. That's why I'm not giving them any opportunity. For me it's not about all of the money and the jewellery. Camden, it's really all about you and me. And I don't want to move away from the flats. That's the only way for me to get away from the cats. Sit and wonder why the fuck it has to be like that. Wonder what it would have been like if we blew up in rap. But that's a dream. And I put reality first. It's real that the fiends want to steal your mum's purse. Seems the whole of the manor is cursed. The bubble is boiling, just waiting to burst. Generations getting worse. Little kids are coming up. Nothing's like they for them, so they just don't give up. And they ain't got nothing to lose to them. They're on streets late at night, confused again. Put your feet in their shoes for them. You see what you can do for them, and you too might screw for them. This ain't really nothing new for them. Camden Town used to label me a hooligan. Living good or bad, I stay mud. My hoodie's mad, dressing in rags on the ads. You know the hoodie's bad. Worried about getting beat up or stabbed. There's kids with their guns, come to shoot up the Av. Dreams we used to have are gone. Homes to basic needs, the bottom of the barrel, scraping life's necessities. Older man are taking time to give advice to me. Show me just how nice my life could be. Love to share the vision. All I'm seeing is men on a mission. Streets are full of friction. You can check the diction. Gets deep every time that I flow. Cause there's snakes everywhere in every ghetto you go. So what I blow? Camden Town, what I blow, what I blow. Camden Town, what I blow, what I blow. Camden Town, what I blow, what I blow. Let me know. We're gonna give them a bit of a cappella here. When I first wrote this material, I think there was 63,000 children in youth custody. And after the Tottenham riots, there was 263,000 children in youth custody. The wicked system have got a plan to kidnap our children. They do this when your parents sign over your birth certificate, making a fiction out of your soul so that the fucking system can benefit off you as their chattel. When I was in school, when I was very young, I figured it out. I was like, this education is all a lie. I can debunk your whole 12-stage brainwash program that you call national curriculum. And I'm young, but I'm clever enough to articulate it. I'll show you how. Fuck you, sir. Fuck you, miss. Fuck your school. That's how. And as I was growing older, I learned from people in Africa. They said to me, Skinny, in Africa, we say it takes a village to raise the child. I said, no, we say the same thing here. We say it takes the council estate, the whole council estate to raise a child. Because for every child who falls short of love, every child who falls short of attention, every child who gets abused, every child who ends up in youth custody, every child who feels that their life has no meaning, who finds themselves confined like they want to take away their life off of this earth, I love them. I want them to know their life has all the meaning of the world and they are somebody important to me. How many nights have we had to stand at the window telling little fraggles, don't do it, fam. I'll swing you a burn, fam. I'll swing you a fucking tea bag, fam. Don't do it, fam. Fuck the dear John you just got. Don't do it. Because we spent many years in that horrible environment and we know firsthand that every week we witness a murder and every week we witness a suicide. And it takes its toll on you. Because when you think about all the children living in this environment now, 123 children murdered by the knife this year in London. And that's not the ones that was murdered by the guns. And that's not the ones that survived. And that's not the ones that was 20 because they're not teenagers. And that's not the ones who were 12 because they're not teenagers. The statistic that we have today as we stand here is that there's been 123 children murdered this year. And each one of them child had a group of friends that are all affected by it. Some of them witnessed it firsthand. I'd rather be dead than have to witness my friend die for it to haunt me for the rest of my life. But this is what's going on. And all of our children are running around here with PTSD. Yo, big man, you don't know how I fret when I want you to come out of school and phone me and tell me that you're only going to be a little time before you get home. And my heart fucking worries every minute until you walk through that door, because I'm scared for every child's life right now in this current climate that we're living in. It's a madness. Yeah, the Tories took away all of the police and showed you that it's chaos. What to bribe you with, we'll put the police back and stop the chaos. They create a monster every day. When I think about, this is just me vibes in my mental health now. This ain't even fucking performing. When I think about when they take a classroom photo of all of the kids when they're like in year, like, I don't know, still going, first year of juniors after infants. And there's 36 children in a class. Do you know that statistics tell us that we can start putting circles around all of these beautiful angels' faces? That one of them will be a junkie. One of them will be in prison. Because statistics tells us that this is what we're going to expect of our children. Them 36 beautiful children, they're going to grow up to be failures. Is that what we're doing to them? They say our younger generation is going to grow up to lead. I know that. But if we don't teach them the right way, how are they going to lead themselves? This is called little man. For teachers who saw their education as a blessing, who come to school now all in a sort of depression. All of the kids in their class are all stressing, and the teacher's just waiting for that first kid to test him. So school doesn't seem as if it's any kind of lesson. And then we're out on the streets trying to make our progression. The manner that we're from has turned like spaghetti westerns with itchy fingers on the triggers, ready for the pressing. Yeah, it's pure depression when I'm standing at the crossroads, thinking about all these other children of the lost souls. Because now they only aim for goals that they can see. My little brother thought he saw his future shot in B. He's 19 and he got caught with a half a key. And now he ain't coming home until he's 33. That was a waste of a life. It was like a pretty girl who I know who fucked man for the taste of a pipe. No one's ready to face up to our fights, but you'll find some mad shit on my council estates at night. So lock your shit down safe and tight and stand firm like a soldier and don't lose face, all right? The police patrol the streets like beasts. They don't chase the thieves, they pull us up and give us beats. So we run the streets red, kids are holding their head as they're driving around on a stolen ped. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Brrr. They're just stealing the cars that life has dealt them. Half of my crew are now locked down in Feltham. Screws and probation can't seem to help them. The law has made sure that we've grown to resent them. Don't ask them now what is their life representing. To make it through today is their only intention. How can I tell him that they're wrong? He's just a little man who feels he knows what's going on. He ain't got no time to enjoy being young or having fun. He's on road, keeping it headstrong. He couldn't let Skinnyman come and advise him. Idiot, dickhead thing. He looked at me as if my words was patronizing. He can't think about no long-term plans. He's just a little boy trying to be one of the mans them. He can't think about no long-term plans. He's a young boy trying to be one of the mans them. Little man them. Little mans them. Kicked out of school feeling lost and abandoned. He feels as if his own mother don't understand him. So now he's selling drugs at the bridge down in Camden. Little man them. Little man them got kicked out of school feeling lost and abandoned. He knows that his own mother don't understand him. So all that he can do is sell his drugs down in Camden. What? But here comes the police van then. Whoop, whoop. I'll jump the policeman then. Down Camden Lock is where he ran, but they caught him and in his handcuffs they banged him. In the police station for the night they'll remand him. And in the morning will the judge understand him? Or will the judge just look at another fucking youth who we don't like, another little man them? Little man them. Little man them. How many people know our own little man them? Sometimes it might be you who's the little man them. Kicked out of school feeling lost and abandoned. So now the little man's caught by the feds. He's in a cell. He's in a parole state. He's straight from that judge's courtroom to the prison gates. He's in a sweatbox thinking he has to ride at 8. He's in a jail cell, eating food and pushing weights, hoping straight, hoping his parole board can get a date. But every day he's made to sit and wait just makes him full of hate. From inmates to screws, with their fuckery attitudes, it's left him baffled and confused. Now he's not knowing what to do, what path to choose. How is he gonna follow through when the system is only set up for him to lose? So now he's back out, goes to his yard and then the crack house, knocks on the door of the flat and pulled the get out. He shot the dealer in the chest and blew the brothers back out and said that I'm the big dog now and chased the cats out to chat about murderous ways that he would act out. A brother him owed him money, so he beat him till he blacked out. He took him to his mother's yard and banded up his yat's mouth. He tied his brother to the chair and pulled the baseball bats out. He took the slack route, but that was his decision. His freedom of will has left him with the life he's living. So now, little man, I see that look in your eyes. I know you're beaten and in defeated and institutionalized. I said, little man, I see that look in your eyes. Now that you're beaten and defeated and institutionalized. So now you've been through those worst years. Jail for years. You've had to come face to face with the maddest of breers. You've seen bloodshed in sweaty old cells and shed tears. If you couldn't stand the bang up with the maddest of breers. Let them hang, blood. Kill yourself. Nobody cares. Did you ever feel that there was duppies round you everywhere? That's right, blood. Are you going to take your life, blood? There's no better place. And tonight's the night, blood. So before you tie your neck on that pipe, blood, just pass all your shit out the window and swing it to the right, blood. Right, blood? Fucking with this thing called life, blood. I've never really been the one who's been the grimy type, blood. But from I was a nut getting bust, I had to fight, blood. And I can't see myself trying to give up on life, blood. Not tonight, blood. I love my life, blood. I'm going to turn my world around and make it right, blood. Right. It said I don't want to blow up. Throughout every era I've been here. So far the underground circuit has been fair. Home of hip hop. Can we say we've been there? Home's where the heart is. Hip hop lives right here. We're in Camden. To you it might seem rare. I'm stepping up now to make sure we're seen clear. In every council estate, we got pure talent. But no one don't care, cause we're seen as a challenge. I suppose we'll never be the balance that they're looking. They wanna dilute the realness and fling a hook in. Those A&R cats I've ever met were all shookin'. I'm lost for words if they don't bring a checkbook in. I'm living in a place where you could get your life took in. Half stepping by kids that'll blast weapons. Pull up at the lights, they'll have you out in half seconds. Think you're rough, hang around if your arse reckons. Don't have to look for trouble, trouble it'll find ya. Don't turn around, it'll be right behind ya. September the 11th will remind ya. Nobody ain't too major nor minor. Rock in the street or in a brand new recliner. Grab ya, and girls rub ya. Pay me the pound, I provide you the punchliner. Might look young, but I'm a real old timer. Been around ever since the days of Boogie Down. Go check the resume, the evidence can be found. Forever being blessed and eloquence over sound. Before they had the lino for spinning on the ground. But she's changing, mad shit goes down. And we're still getting down to the same old sound. It's hip hop, it's good shit for rocking a crowd. Where there ain't no space for mistakes allowed. And I'm proud, Camden Town here for more. I'm live in Camden Town and I'm trying to tour. Is hip hop worth dying for? If your life's on the line and your only crime is being poor. This time around I know that I want more. I want to see my son's future set secure. Without having to go out and start breaking the law. Sick of being sat in the flat shot in the drawer. Sick of watching every day come and go by. Telling teacher fat boy, hold your head high. Others come and go, seeing them others cry. Why did my boy have to die? Still we will try. Others might choose to get by. We must uprise through to get by. Don't take too much, figure out the facts. Who's the one bringing in the coke and the crack? This week an 82-year-old got our throat slashed in the flats. Cats were looking cash for their crack. So we're the kids who's left facing the facts. Now the kids are looking mobiles to match their straps as if it's fashion. We're all ready for the action, ready for the mashing and fucking it with a passion. Only takes two egos to start clashing. Bullets start flying, blood will start splashing. Social rage, it is really climaxing. Every day I see it getting worse by a fraction. Drive for the weed, enough of that cracking. Nobody around here ain't gonna be relaxing. This ain't a white or a black tin. It's if you're living in the council flats and on a Bracton. They got us on a lab acting. And it's funny to me how he's a Lee with all of that shit. But I'm in Camden and I'm rapping. You lot are ready to make it happen. Fuck Boris Johnson. Say, fuck Boris Johnson! Fuck Boris Johnson! Fuck Boris Johnson! Everybody with me say, fuck Boris Johnson! Fuck Boris Johnson! Fuck Boris Johnson! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, 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 oh! So this is a bouncy one. We're gonna end the night. They told me that wisdom shall come from the mouth of the babes. Stepping out of my house to the rave, knowing how I'm about to behave. Done the track, shut the track, run the track, roll up a fat to blaze. What? Pull up that. That's right. I said, they told me that wisdom shall come from the mouth of the babes. Stepping out of my house to the rave, knowing how I'm about to behave. Done the track, shut the track, run the track, and let me roll up a fat one to blaze. Once it's lit and I'm on a new wave, so damn lit to fit the new age. Can't get words to fit on my page. My ego's way too big for this stage. Shouts out to everyone for namesake. Run that track. Okay. This is a remix time. If you figure out the mix, you can sing it along with me. It goes, oh, hold tight to what you own. Why is that? Cause there's people like me what's outside your door. Hold tight to what you own. Why is that, Nutty P? There's people like I ain't trying to prove that I'm big something. Too many men are left dead for nothing. Bad up, whacked up, burnt for nothing. The beat down, m.o.n.g.o left hurt for nothing. Blood. That's how things are going when a man to these a bad man from morning. Wait till Sunday morning, his family's in church dressed in black. Nobody had a chance to warn him. He just been on stage performing. Certain girls started swarming. After that, just times like alarming. One brother said you're a chief. Yes, you can tell that I'm looking beef. Live round all the stress on streets, but I got a new gun when it's stress relief. One in a belly bus, one in a heat, bring a teapot. Anyone who looks to eat, any idiot could draw the gun back. Look out the barrel and make the gun clap. Bullets on something verse and they'll come back. They just run up in your life and they've done that. Step to the mic and a run track. I should return and I come back. Camden asked me to get straight, telling me telling the man them to get flat. Man, and I'm living in, yes, I rap that. Are you really from the ends? Are you really from the ends? Are you really from the ends? Oh, 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 oh. Hold tight to what you own. Why is that? Because there's people like me what's outside your door. We like that. People, thank you for having me here tonight. Yeah, what can I say? It's been improvised and I've loved you. I've loved your energy. So thank you for making it a great night for me. Good night, God bless, and I love ya.